Oh, wow. We're back talking about another French-speaking Drag Race franchise? What?
Absolutely.
Me being the professional of speaking
Absolutely. I mean, if
the
we were going to
expert at the French language.
If we're going to get anybody to talk about Drag Race France, it's going to be Chloe Clarke. Absolutely.
Of course.
Absolutely.
Anyway, bonjour et bienvenue à The Cup, the Currently Unnamed Podcast, where we put the real and the tea in reality. And you can always come to us first to quench your thirst. I'm Logan Murphy, say something gay. This morning, I'm just drinking water because hydration is of the essence of Hall. And I didn't grab anything else prior to this recording.
Wonderful. Absolutely. Well, hello, everyone. Bonjour. I am Lana, your resident evil diva, and I'm here to give the tea, spill the tea, and drink the tea because you know I love me some tea. Her. And if you have some tea, you know what to do. Hit me up. I'm drinking the same thing I was drinking yesterday because it was still sitting here, and so I'm gonna finish it this time. And it's root beer. I don't know why I'm drinking root beer at breaking the fourth wall at 11:30 in the morning, but I don't care because I'm a rebel. I do what I want, and so I'm doing it. But if I was drinking anything else, more breakfast appropriate, it would probably be out of my cup mug. And you can get your cup mug here at lanagscreations.etsy.com. The link will be in the description below. I mean, you could get it if you lived in the United States or Canada or Mexico. But if you live outside of that, we working on it. I finished it. I figured it out, Logan.
Oh, did you?
I did. I figured out what I have to do. So I'm going to do that. And we will be back shipping internationally. Period.
We'll be shipping to places like France and
like
potentially
France.
Also Belgium.
Absolutely.
Hypothetically speaking, of course.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I am Chloe Clarke. Due to popular demand, I am back. I'm very sorry if you don't agree with that. Too late. Sorry. And I will be your jury, judge, and executioner for this promo. No, I'm
period.
But we'll talk about the promo.
Oh, we will.
Oh boy, we sure will. But yes, we're so excited. Hey, to have Chloe back by popular demand.
Yeah, we are happy to have Chloe back by popular demand, and we're going to talk about all things Meet the Queens and the promos for France season 3. But first, you're here. You see what's going on. You should subscribe to this channel. You should subscribe here. Hit the like, the notification bell, do all the things. Hit the join button to join our membership channel and get some extra tea from us. We got exclusive content and early access content coming your way in our membership channel. Or if you like Patreon instead, we got that too. You can go to Patreon. Same exclusive content, but just a different app. All those links will be in the description below. If you're a fan of reality TV, we got a channel for you. Go to the Cup TV, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, all the things, because we got videos coming out like crazy. And if you're a fan of Eurovision Song Contest, guess what? We got a channel for you. And the contest is coming up. It's rapidly approaching.
It's literally rehearsal started today out of nowhere, and I said, "Oh God, here we go."
Period. So you know it's content coming out now on the Eurovision contest on the Eurovision channel. So go to the Cup ESC, hit that notification bell, hit that subscribe, do all those things so you don't miss a video. And if you happen to be a fan of wrestling, we have a channel for you also at the Cup Ringside. So go over there, hit that. It's a lot of stuff going on over there as well. We got a lot. So check that out.
Mm-hmm. I was mildly distracted. So thank you, Lana, for doing the entire intro, because I found out via one of my friends, speaking of France, that Nikki Doll and the Grand Dame are going to be in my state on the same night in the same city that I'm already seeing Safira Crystal.
Oh.
So I'm a little annoyed. Like I'm excited to see Saphira, but I'm also like, what are the odds that Nikki and Le Grand Dame and Saphira are all in the same city on the same night?
And would they not like after? Well, no, yeah. Is it at the same time?
They might after together. I'm not sure. I would hope so. But so I was like, oh my God, freaking out a second. And then I was like, well, that's the same day I'm meeting Saphira. So it's fine. Anyway, y'all are not here to worry about my problems. You're here to worry about the promo for Drag Race France. Season 3. I'm going to be 100% honest right off the bat. This is the most underwhelming of the 3 France promos we've had so far.
Mm-hmm. I tend to agree with you.
Yeah.
It's not bad. Oh. Where did we go, Lana?
I don't know.
There we are. We are back now.
Cool.
But that is cute to know that we also have that option now. And we still pop up we can still be heard.
Absolutely. Sometimes we just want you to see the picture. You don't want to see us. So
right. Lana
this is not one of those
times.
Today.
No. I do like this by the beach theme.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine.
I mean, I feel like it's been done. I feel like
has it?
I don't know.
Philippines.
I'm just saying, like, as far as promos for anything that I've seen, a beach promo is a very typical promo for any show because you just do that. But it's fine. It's fine. It's fun. It's colorful. It's sand. It's inflatables. It's very on brand for being at the beach. I mean, now, if you're going to be at the beach in beautiful gowns, sure. Sure.
Yeah.
Philippines season 2 also had a summer beachy
I remember
promo.
That now.
I do believe that I found Philippines a bit better in terms of like old aesthetic. But it's nice. I mean, it's nice to see some bright colors. Obviously, we have summer that is coming towards us, so it's nice to like get a taste of that already. I'm just not the biggest fan of some of the props that were used. I think they could have made it more interesting with different props.
And you know what I'm not a fan of?
Yeah.
The kids' art, like the sun and the clouds behind that. Like, why does it look like kids' art? And I'm like, I want it to look more. You know, I don't want it
polished, professional.
Yeah.
Drag Race promo, perhaps. I don't know. I
just wanted to look. It just looks like a kid made that background and was like, here, mommy, I want you to put this on the refrigerator. And it's like, okay, let's take a picture in front of it. I don't know. It's just,
Yeah, I don't know. I'm worried now about the season 3 curse striking France. I have to be honest. Like, it's the running gag that season 3 franchises are not as good. So I'm worried now a little bit.
Oh, I haven't heard that before.
I think overall.
Go ahead.
I think I wouldn't say France is the most known for like crazy promos and stuff. So I don't know. I'm not, but like they bring it then in the season itself. So I'm not worried yet.
True.
I don't know any of them. I know only one a little bit, but I don't know what she brings. I don't know.
Yeah. I know one because she was on TV before twice. So like that's really the only. Yeah, I was like the only one I know is Leona, and we'll talk about Leona in a bit. But so yeah. So this also I want to say right off the bat, when we watched the Meet the Queens, they didn't have English subtitles on really any of either on WoW Presents or on YouTube. I know bits and pieces of French. I'm currently learning French, so like I understood maybe 10% of what they were saying, and the auto translate that we had was fine at best. So we're going to be more so discussing, the promo looks as opposed to these lovely queens as, the Meet the Queens presented them. So just also keep that in mind when you listen to our thoughts. So with that being said, we also have to talk about our judges' promos, because I forgot I put these in here.
I mean, they're cute.
Kitty looks so out of place. I gotta be honest. Kitty Smile looks so out of place here.
I'm like, in denim?
In denim.
Yeah.
In denim and faux leather?
Yeah.
I would hope it's faux leather. I gotta be honest, I think my favorite is actually Daphne.
Oh.
Yeah.
I think Daphne's outfit fits the theme the best.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think if when Nikki removes the skirt, then it looks more like a bathing suit. But now with the long skirt, it's a little too.
It's a little too,
formal.
Definitely. And when she takes it off in the main promo, it looks more Baywatch, which I think is probably the vibe she was going for. And I like it then. And as a gown here, it's cute. Just like you said, Chloe, it's a little too formal for
the beach.
This kind of occasion. But
yeah. I mean, but I've had my whole issues with Daphne the entire season 2 of Drag Race, and I don't know. This probably might be the only compliment I'm going to give her all season, because she just does not do it for me.
I forget how much you don't like her.
She just bothers me with what she's doing. It just seems like she's trying too hard. And I'm like, girl, it's not that deep. Like, put on some cute clothes and call it a day. She just tried too hard to fit with the queens. And I'm like, baby, I get it, but you just ain't it. Just do you. I don't know. It's too much. But this was very much on brand. So I will give her compliments for being on theme. Good on you, Daphne. We'll see how much I compliment her later.
We'll see.
Anyway,
but
we'll see.
Now we can move on to the queens. And we are going in alphabetical order, which means we're starting with Afrodite Amour, 27 from Leon.
Bodybuilder queen. That's what we got. That's what I got. And she's a bodybuilder. And look, like I said, I don't know if them translations was right, so I'm not gonna go start. But this outfit is a lot of dress. It's covering a lot of body because muscles and all that. But it's not the worst. It's fine. I like the wig and I like her mug. She seems like she was funny, so I don't know what to expect from her on the show. But she seems like she's a funny person, a good person to get along with, like somebody who you would want to talk to on the show.
Yeah. So Aphrodite, I don't know how to say it. Actually, she's the only one that I knew prior to the show being announced. Now, the only reason why I know her is because she was at our finale, and her boyfriend does a podcast as well. So they came to talk, and then I may or may not have found out at that moment that she was part of the cast. She's only been doing drag since a year.
Okay.
She's been doing drag since a year, if I'm not mistaken. So, well, first of all, for her to get on is already quite an accomplishment, I would say. If you've been doing drag for 1 year, she looks good. I like the makeup, like the wig. I'm not the biggest fan of the dress. Now, she also said to me, because I sent her a DM like a few days before the announcement, and I was like, "Are you ready?" And she said, "Like, I'm a bit nervous for my dress because I don't like it." Yeah, I mean, I think she looks great, and the dress is it's not the best.
Mm-mm.
But I don't know. For me, it still gives that team. It's for
Mhm.
me. This is still quite intim because of like the way you have those inflatable things.
Mhm.
If you would not inflate it, it kind of looks like what she has
Yeah.
around her. So it's
Yeah.
on team. Is it great, fantastic? No, but she knows. So.
Yeah. At least she knows. And I feel a little bit better, talking about it because she knows. I will say though, impressive for doing it for a year, getting on
Mm-hmm.
Drag Race. That's incredible. Good for you, gal. I'm so thrilled. I'm so excited to see what your career now looks like because that's absolutely remarkable. I have one thing that I think would actually majorly improve this dress, and I would have taken about maybe 8 inches to a foot of length off of the thing around the neck.
Mm-hmm.
Just had it be more of a neck piece that stops like at the breast and just have it around the face. I feel like that would have framed her face a lot nicer. It would have shown off the rest of the gown, which we do see bits and pieces of in the video, and it looks fine. But it just kind of we lose all of her shape with having it, draping around and coming down the way it does.
Yeah.
But the face is gorgeous, the wig is great, and the shape of the skirt itself, it hits the floor. She looks good. I'm not fundamentally upset at this promo at all.
Yeah. And in terms of Meet the Queens, because she was, well, I also did not do subtitles, which I don't get why, but anyway, let's get over that. I tried to listen with my best friend, and I understood her because some of them talk so fast that I could not understand. I understood what she was saying, and she was actually really funny because she said like she was a mix of, who was it, Morgan Freeman, and I can't remember
Whitney
who else.
Houston.
Whitney Houston.
I'm Whitney Houston, yeah. But
Yeah.
I thought she was one of the, for what I understood, she was one of the funnier ones. So I definitely appreciated the Queens.
She's from Guadeloupe as well, right? Which is a French, I believe, French colony in the Caribbean, if I remember right. I googled it. I think so. So, work, diva. I'm excited to see. So, scores for Aphrodite.
I will give Aphrodite a 82.
Okay. I'm gonna say 73.
I'm gonna give her a 70
Yeah.
because I think it's fine. It's fine, and that's all. So. Next up, Edeha Noire, I believe is how I was listening to how they said their names, and I'm trying to now echo that in the most American accent I have. But Edeha, 34, also from Leon. So, her. Lana, what do you think?
You know me, I love a seasoned queen. I am here for all the seasoned queens who been in the game for a minute and doing their thing. And she's been in it for, I think she said 12 years, and she's been doing it. She's definitely one of the campy, funnier, girls. And I like it. Do I like this look? Not in particular, but is it on brand with the theme? Sure. She got seashells and starfish and all type of stuff hanging off the drapey thingy. I like the wig more than I like anything else. But yeah, it's fine. It's just it's fine. I'm not gonna continue. It's fine.
I'm a little. I like the wig. I like the fact that they put the stars, the what's it called? Yeah, the sea stars in it.
Starfish.
I like that it comes back with the draping of like the mesh fabric. I'm not so sure. I think what would have made it maybe a little bit more on team is like where they have that mesh fabric. I would have done that with actual fishnet, because why not?
Yes.
You can make it, it has to be, a promo has to be kind of conceptual in order for it to match. So I would have gone with actual fishnets. I'm not sure about the color of the bodysuit. I don't get, is it like supposed to be Nude Illusion?
That's what
But then
That's what I was working under the assumption of. But then one leg is lighter than the other, so I'm like, it might just be a
no,
cream
that's
colored
because,
bodysuit.
but then that's the wrong color to pick.
Right. Wrong color. Absolutely.
Because see, the thing is, there's one leg that's cut out.
Right.
So, but then on the other leg that's cut out, she's wearing fish tights. And I don't get why she would be, if that would be a nude illusion, why is she wearing fish tights on that one leg? Like, you should have gotten rid of that then. I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of this. The placement of the tulle also, or the mesh fabric also seems a bit odd.
Mm-hmm.
I get where she was going for, what she was going for. I do believe it's on team. It's just not great.
Yeah, the more I look at it, the more I'm like, yeah, I don't think I particularly care for this all that much. I love the wig and I love her makeup.
Yeah.
There's something about the way she's doing that kind of that PC bottom lash that we saw, like it popularized, not invented by, but popularized by people like Naomi Smalls. And like that whole, what was that, like 2017, 2018, where everyone was doing that PC bottom lash. So it feels very of that era. I love how graphic her makeup is. It's all very rounded. It looks great, and I'm gonna keep talking about the makeup so I don't have to talk about how much I don't like this look. But the look is what it is. I'm confused by it. I don't love that all the purples don't match. I wish all the colors matched a little bit better. But it's on theme. It's fine. It's fine. That's about all I can say about it. I like her. I'm not sure about the promo look.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Scores. Plan.
68.
Okay, I'm gonna say 62.
I will go with a 67. Yeah. Next up, Filip of currently unknown age to us as fans, does drag in Paris, but is from Croatia, which makes her the first Croatian queen on Drag Race. So good for you, Diva. Yeah.
It's cute. it's cute. Like,
that's gonna be this whole video, isn't it? She looks good.
I don't know what else to say about it. I mean, it's a cute little dress with a, the furry bottom, which matches her gloves, which is cute. Which matches her shoes, which is cute.
Cute.
I don't know what else to say about this. It's very simple, but it's cute. So it's not bad. It's not mind blowing, but it's fine.
It's definitely a little bit more on the simplistic side, but I don't mind it. I think I get the reference because she was saying also, but I don't know what year it is. But Yeah, no, I won't be able to look it up. What year she's referring to, I don't know. I don't want to say it's not 60s. I think it's even...
It's maybe a little 40s.
Yeah, it could be. It's definitely not
40s, but with the asymmetrical cut of the top.
Yeah.
Something like that. I don't know.
I like it, but it's, you know, it's simple.
It's simple, but in a way that feels the most polished and put together of an ensemble of the three we've seen so far. I have to be honest.
Yes.
I see exactly what her vision was, and I love it. Like she said, she was very, you know, old Hollywood inspired. That's
Yeah,
kind of her.
which is
There were
what
a
it's
couple. It is giving old Hollywood. There's a couple girls that mentioned old Hollywood, and I was like, yeah, that tracks exactly with what I'm looking at. I think her personality is fun. I don't know. It's simple, but all of the pieces of this promo work very well together. I love the head wrap too. I think that's a nice touch that brings it into theme.
Yes.
But the ostrich feather detailing on the glove and the dress and the shoe, all of that goes very nicely together. And overall, it's a good ensemble. So I'm excited for her. Scars.
I'll give her an 89. She's cute. It's simple. It's cute. Nothing really wrong with it.
I'm gonna say 80.
I'll go 84 because it's cute and put together. So next up, the queen on everyone's lips because we've seen her on drag programs twice now, and that's Leona Winter, 28 from Narbonne. Obviously, originally from the Switch Drag Race out of Chile, which no one's watched except for me. And mostly known from her appearance on Queen of the Universe, where she didn't win. So, she's the first of many Queen of the Universe queens that we might see this year, allegedly, on Drag Race. So, good for you, gal.
This is pretty. Like, very pretty. The dress itself is giving me very plucked from a oyster shell, pearl seashell is kind of like, yeah, it's cute. I like it. It fits her well. She looks beautiful. I'm digging the whole neck thing. I don't know why, but I am. I like this. I think this one so far is probably my favorite. I like her wig. I like it's just giving me just the whole silhouette from head to toe. Like this whole it's giving me things to look at, and I like it. And yeah, I'm not mad at this. I'm not mad at this at all. Very mermaid, like very mermaid-ish kind of vibe I'm getting.
So it's definitely a classic. It's definitely a little bit more old school drag, which we're all here for. I can tell by the dress and by the hair that she does pageants and she likes pageants. I would say though, like if they do a really, I'm not the biggest fan of the shoulder and the neck part. I'm not sure. It looks like I would personally do either the shoulder bands or the neck part. You know? So for me, I think it could have been more I can't answer that. Oh no. Wait, hold on.
I got you, Chloe. I got you. I muted you. You're good. What Chloe was saying, absolutely. Yeah, I think this is a well put together, lovely look from Leona. She is a very established pageant queen now. I think she's competed at Continental a few times, which I think is what she was saying in her Meet the Queens. So she could be, now the third or fourth continental to win Drag Race, which would be very fun. I like this promo. I think overall the garment is cute. I definitely also got mermaid from it, Lana. So very on theme, very on brand. This wig is what's sending it for me. I really enjoy this wig. Just how sculptured it is, the whole look of it. It's giving like seashell is the energy I got from it. The one thing I don't love is the straps coming off onto the shoulder. I like the full exposed shoulder, but I don't like how thin the strap is on the gown. That's the one part that I'm not the most thrilled about. But overall it's fine. But Chloe, did you want to finish your thought, darling?
Yeah, sorry. There are some
Okay.
issues to get to the gig because her car gave up, which is a little bit.
Good.
It's fine. We'll get there eventually.
Yes.
So yeah, I like it. It's definitely a bit more classic. And like I said, I don't know. I would have gone with either the neck closure or the bands. And I personally, if I see like a classic pageant gown with a classic pageant wig, I also kind of want to see the big earrings, because we all know if they're doing the updo and they have these gigantic earrings on. So I would have loved to see that, to really put the P in pageant,
Absolutely. Scores for Leona.
I would give her an 88 because I think that's the highest I've scored thus far. And I did. I gave somebody 90, didn't I?
I don't remember.
I don't know.
Well, I think you said 89 for Le Philippe.
I believe so.
Okay. Well, then I will give it a 90 because I think this is my favorite of the ones thus far. But I do agree. I think earrings, like more accessories, would have been so good. But yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say 85. I think that's the highest I've scored so far. No?
I think so.
Yeah.
I will give Leona an 88, which I also think is the highest I've scored anywhere.
I think so.
So this is my favorite so far. So
yes.
that tracks. Yes.
Yeah.
Next up, there we go. Lula Strega from Marseille.
I don't know how I feel about this. Because I don't want to.
I also don't know how I feel about this.
I don't hate it, but I don't love it. And there's something about it that makes me not love it more than I don't hate it. I don't know. I don't like the wig with this. I don't know if it's the wig. I'm not pretty sure the wig. But I like the red dress underneath that pink fabric thingy. But I don't like the pink fabric thingy. Like, I don't know why that's there for me. It distracts it for me. I don't know. But I guess if you took it off, it's just a simple red little dress underneath it and with the little thing on the shoulder. And it could be considered basic and simple. But I feel like sometimes simple is better and cuter. And that just detracts from me because, like, it doesn't make sense to be there for me. I don't know. That's just me. I'm not.
For me, I first of all, Mug, hello. That's me. Oh, gorgeous. I really like the wig. I do understand. Like, I like the wig on its own or on her head. That is a Marco's wigs. I can tell that straight away. Is that my? Sorry, my. It's a bit hectic. I will say I understand. I don't fully see it in team again. So it misses kind of the beach team for me. I would not take away the pink. I just think that if you add more volume here, I would have loved to see that hair being more on one side, where sometimes like she has, I don't know if you can tell on the picture, but she has two pigtails. And for me, if you're evening it out here, then you should even it out here. Or if you do more volume here, you should have your hair volume more on this side. Personally, what I think. And I'm not sure about the earring with that choker. I would have stayed higher with the earring. And I would have the glove where the pink is, I would have kept it in so that it's all in the same.
Yes.
Because we're working with asymmetrical things, but at the same time we're keeping some stuff symmetrical, and that's what's not really tying it together for me.
Yeah, I also noted the asymmetry of it. I wish the hair was all to that one side. I agree with you. I also wish the hair was pink. Like I like this orange hair. I think the wig is actually gorgeous and it looks really good on her, just not necessarily with this ensemble. And I think she tried to pull it in by having the orange shoe, but the orange shoe also throws me off. So either do all of the stuff, like I love this like crimson, like raspberry sort of base that she's got going on. For everything else, I would say either do all pink or all orange, because I think either of those colors would have been very complimentary for the ensemble as a whole. I don't see it on theme either. I agree with you both. I don't necessarily get it for this, but I like her. I think she's very entertaining. I liked her personality from the Meet the Queens. I just hope that, the fashions aren't as... I'm not going to say this is hodgepodge necessarily, because I don't think it's that bad. But I hope that her ensembles are a little bit more clear-cut and understandable.
I just want to add, I think in terms of construction and in terms of work, I think this is probably the most, for me, the best construction-wise. I think just it kind of needed a little bit of editing for it to make perfect
styling
sense.
Styling is where it brings it down a little bit.
Yeah. I do think the shoes, it seems like they're like the more holographic ones. So it might be pink because I can see there's a shine on it. So it might make it a bit more orange. So, but yeah.
Okay. Sure.
That's mine.
Totally. Scores.
70, because it's still, like I said, it's constructed well. It's just certain things, the styling kind of broke down.
Oh my God. Sorry, I'm getting phone calls the whole time because of that. 70. No, wait. No, I like this though. 83. And excuse me for a second.
You're good. I will give Lula a 77.
Cool.
That feels like the right score to me. Sure. Next up, Magnetica. 24 from Paris. Now, here we go. This is a promo.
I like her.
This is a promo. Love.
I liked her so much. She was my favorite one in the Meet the Queens.
Oh, yeah?
And
okay.
Yeah, she was my favorite one. I loved her style. I loved this look. Her makeup is just so dang good. Is it on theme? I don't know. And guess what? I don't care. It's just such a good look. And it's so cute. And it gives me a point of view of who she is as a queen. And so I love that. And I love a unique style. And apparently, I'm a fan of clown drag. Apparently I am.
Seems like it, yeah.
It seems like that's where I love to fall and head to. And I'm like, I love this. She's amazing. I hope we get more looks along this vein from her, because I enjoyed her so much. She was my favorite one. I was so excited to talk about her. I just love it. I love everything about this look. And I don't care if it's on theme or not. I just love it.
Personally, I really like this. This is my favorite promo look. However, it's not on team, and if I'm being critical about it not being on team with the rest, I'm also going to be critical with her. I mean, I don't see it. Maybe I'm missing out on like a reference, but for me, like I would definitely not wear this at the beach. That's for sure. Because I'd be sweating my ass off.
Absolutely.
But I really, really like this. The wig looks very good. The makeup is stunning. It matches perfect with the purple latex thing going on. She's wearing clear shoes, which again, good because that way it's all tied together. The little are it feathers? I'm not sure.
Yes.
It reminds me a bit of what Moffat did with her
Yes.
white color. She also had the thingies, and yeah. And I need to. Sorry, but anyway, that's my point of view on her.
Great. Love it. Wonderful. I really like Magnetica. I agree. I think this is my favorite promo, despite it not fitting the theme whatsoever. That's kind of my energy about it. That's kind of what I'm thinking about it. The only thing I think that brings it into theme for me is the little like star crown headpiece.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
That's the only thing for me that kind of brings it into theme. But hey, if there is one thing we're gonna love here at the Cup, it is a promo in purple. It's always, that's always our fave. That's what we do. That's what we're here for. I think this is gorgeous. I'm so excited for her on the show. I'm so excited to see what she's gonna bring. I want to know more about her aesthetic. And I'm very excited for our Instagram review where we get to talk about her. She is the one I am most looking forward to on the Instagram
too.
by far. So
Me too. Oh,
yes.
yeah.
Scores for Magnetica.
I don't care if it's not on theme. I really don't. But since it's not, I will deduct a point from what I was going to originally give her.
Okay.
Still, she'll get a 98.
Okay. All right.
I love her so much.
Yeah.
I give her a 92.
Mm-hmm.
$95.
Okay.
95.
Sounds good.
95. Yeah.
Misty.
Next up, Misty Phoenix, 23 from Avignon.
I feel like she gives me the same thing old girl gave me. Very simple feathers. Simple dress. She looks beautiful in it. But it's simple and it's pretty. And that's it. It's cute. It's cute.
For me, I mean, she has ostrich feathers, which we love. We love
Yes,
an expensive ostrich feather. She looks. She could walk over the street and you'd be like, woman.
Yeah.
Waist.
Yeah.
She looks very pretty. I like it. I'm gonna give her the benefit of the doubt and say that she's wearing silver to reference to a visor kind of thing.
Sure.
I like it. And she's also very well, not lucky, but like there was like silver things on the back of her.
They put her in the right background with the right props to make the look make sense. Definitely.
Yeah. So yeah, I like it. She looks good.
Definitely. It's pretty. She's a pretty girl. It's giving very 30s. This is the one where I was like, this is very 30s with the short silhouette, this kind of very short bathing suit skirt situation. The ostrich feather is cute. The color story we're going with here with the silver and the pink, and then this kind of like not blood red, but almost this like muted red glove. I'm really enjoying. I love the ponytail. It feels very whimsical, and I hope that that's something we continue to see on the season with her, because I think that's lovely. So, great. Wonderful. Scores.
She reminds me a bit of Dakota Schiffer.
Yes, absolutely Dakota Schiffer.
Yeah.
And I love Dakota, so I'm hoping I love Misty just as much. So
83.
I'm gonna give her a 90. If it's a visor, if she's referring to a visor, I'm gonna give her a 90.
I'll give her an 85.
Work.
Norma Bell, 25 from the Reunion Islands.
I liked her. I did. I liked her in Meet the Queens. I thought she was funny. I thought she had a great personality. I was interested in what she would bring to the show. This dress is a beautiful gown. It's beautiful. It's cute. I don't know what the theme.
Is it beach? That's what I was gonna say.
I don't know, because I'm like, are those pockets on the boobs, or are those like supposed to be seashells?
No, they're seashells.
They're seashells on the boobs. So okay, there's the thing. Boom. She threw that in there and was like, I'm gonna put some seashells on my boobs, and that's gonna be my theme. But I'm gonna put on this beautiful dress. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. If you saw this dress at any show or anything, anybody wearing it out on a red carpet, so you're like, oh, that's a beautiful gown. That's a beautiful gown. So I think she looks pretty. I like the wig. I like her bug. I wish she had a necklace and, bigger earrings, some earrings or something. But other than that, pretty. I don't know if I like the shoes with the gown. I feel like the shoes are a different color, but you know what? That's fine too. She want to do a little pop of color, different thing, whatever. But it's cute. It's fine. I like her more than I like this look, but combine the two, it's a pretty decent score for me.
I like her makeup. I would keep the hair. I would lose the dress. I'm not a fan. The seashells, I get, it's a nice idea, and it definitely brings it more in team. The rest of the dress, I think it's the fabric. I get it. Promo, you've already filmed everything. You've had all your runways and stuff. Everything costs a lot of money, costs a lot of time. The fabric looks a little bit very cheap. Yeah, it's not my favorite. I'm pretty sure if it would have been a different fabric that I would have liked it more. I'm also not a fan of the shoes along with this, because the shoes don't really give beach to me at all, especially not with the ankle strap. No.
Yeah.
And I think the length of the dress is also a bit short.
Yeah. I really like her. I really like her. And I like this wig, and I like her makeup. What I would have done is I would have gotten rid of all of the lace fabric at the bottom of the dress and just done like seashell. Like I would have honestly with this done bikini, keep the seashell top, and then just keep that like satin fabric around like as like a swimsuit cover-up situation. And I think that could have been a cute, simple, on theme kind of promo for her. But I agree with you completely, Chloe. The fabric, whether it's expensive or not, it looks a little cheaper in the photo. And that's not what you want to see.
Mm-hmm.
But overall, I like her. I don't love the ensemble.
Yeah.
Scores.
73.
I can't remember what the other one was that I gave. I gave someone a pretty low score, which which was like 62, I think.
Something like that, yeah.
I'll give her 65.
I'll give it a 69.
Nice.
We love a good 69.
We do. Here at the Cup, we
Nice.
do thoroughly support a good 69.
Nice.
Thank you. Perseo or Drag Perseo.
Drag Perseo.
I believe she's just going by Perseo for the purposes of the show. Here, 21, the first Canary Queen to be featured on a non-Drag Race España season.
Yeah. So
I love that for her. I like this. I love Canary Queen because I know what I'm gonna get from a Canary Queen. They are going to have the boots and they are going to be naked. And I appreciate it and I support it. I am here for it. I've gotten my my education on Canary Queens this past year. And I'm like, you know what? Work. If that's the aesthetic we're going for, I am here for it and I will be very supportive. I love these boots. It's just it amazes me how they can even walk on them. But you work. I mean the leg strength is something else. Love it. It's colorful, it's pretty, it's fine. The headpiece, sure. It's fun. And it's supposed to be whimsical and fun, and that's the overall theme of this look. So I could take that. I could take the fun of it all, very carnival type of vibe that I'm getting. And I love it. I'm here for it.
yeah, I like it. It definitely screams Gran Canaria, Canarian drag. Yeah, it's Meet the Queen. So it's if I see it, I'm like, okay, yeah, she's from Gran Canaria, and like the stilettos and stuff. It's very typical. I like it. I'm just hoping that this is not going to be, a runway vibe. But like I said, it's your first introduction. You obviously want to show who you are.
Yep.
So definitely like it. But yeah, we'll have to see. But not the biggest fan of the gloves with this. I don't know why. I think she is a little bit not too naked, as in she shouldn't be, but too naked to be wearing gloves.
Too naked to be wearing a full glove that's
Yeah.
stoned with the like little poof at the cuff. Yeah.
Because that gives a little bit winter, while the rest is very
Summer. Makes sense.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's going to be really interesting to see the perspective of a much younger Canary Queen, because I believe all of the Canarian Queens we've gotten on Drag Race España specifically have been more established, obviously Sethless being the most established of any of them. But if I remember right, I think Volcano and Chuchi are also pretty established there as well. It's going to be interesting to see a 21-year-old Canarian Queen's perspective.
And also mixed in from then being, she lived in Paris, was that it?
I believe, she's in Paris.
Or, well, just from being in France, being originated from Gran Canaria, and then have that, is there going to be any French influence in it? So it might make it extra interesting. Sure.
Yeah. From far away in this photo, I think this ensemble looks really, really good. Overall, it screams the theme. It screams Canary. Like, that's all of those gorgeous things that I love from Canarian Queens. Up close in the video, though, I have to be honest, the jeweling, specifically on the straps she has on the shoulder and on her body, it looked a little cheaper than I think she intended it to. And so, like you, Lana, I'm hoping that this is not necessarily exactly the vibe we get from her on the runway. I hope that we're able to see things that are a little bit more polished and put together. But I can tell immediately she's a Canary Queen, but she's a Canary Queen that's not as established. And I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. I just think, unfortunately, up close, those big chunky jewels that she has going up, it didn't look as expensive as I would have wanted it to. But the overall ensemble, I really enjoyed.
I mean, but I also feel like Chloe had mentioned, this is the promo. They've done all. They've shot it later after the show. All of their money went to the show, and so she was kind of just like, "This is gonna be, a little something I'm gonna put together." So it's not going to look as polished or as
But it still screams her, though.
It's right, exactly. It still screams who she is.
I know what to expect from her from this promo. Still, it's not the most put together or polished situation, but I know what to expect from her. Where a lot of these other girls, I'm like, I don't know what to expect from you.
Absolutely.
Because the ensemble doesn't scream a certain vibe. Like, I would say that, unfortunately, with someone like Norma or someone like Lula or even Edeha, where I'm like, I don't know necessarily what your vibe is, but I'm interested. With Perseo, I know exactly what I'm going to get from her, and I'm excited to see it.
Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely.
Scores.
She's giving me who she is, so I can't even be mad at that. So I'm going to give her a 95.
I'm going to say 87.
I'm also giving it an 87.
Oh,
cute. And our last up, Ruby on the Nail. I love this drag name.
I love the name.
She is 34 from Marseille. She's actually she's tied for the oldest queen, I think, on this cast.
Oh.
This is a young little group of people.
Yeah. She looks well, I mean, she looks young.
Absolutely.
Does she? Okay. I know I'm jumping ahead of you, Lana. Does she not give Balenciaga in the face?
Yes, a little, yeah.
That's exact. Immediately I was like, oh, Balenciaga made it. Cool. No. Fitting, because Belgium.
Yeah.
All right, Lana, go ahead.
I think she's gorgeous. Like, this picture is gorgeous. Her makeup is so pretty. That wig is stunning. Like, I want that wig. I don't know how it look on me, but I want it. It's gorge. The dress is a beautiful dress. Where's the theme in the dress? I don't know. But it's still beautiful. Maybe she's like, her hair is red like Ariel, and so she's the mermaid. And who has her legs now? So great. Wonderful. I'm gonna put in a theme. If she ain't even think about that, I'm gonna make it a theme regardless. But it's beautiful, it's pretty, she looks stunning. I'm not mad at it. I'm not that mad at it.
Yeah, I mean, and I'm missing the theme a little bit as well. Like you said, the hair. I think she also said something about like Ariel and her queens. So I'm definitely getting that. Yeah. She looks gorgeous, and I like the hair on her. Yeah.
She said Rita Hayworth.
That's
what I got. She said Rita Hayworth, and that's exactly what I got because I love Rita Hayworth myself. The hair on that, it's Rita Hayworth meets Balenciaga. That's where I'm going with it. The ensemble is very nice.
It's very pretty.
I get her aesthetic, and I know what we're going to expect from Ruby this season. Mm-hmm. Now, is it necessarily on theme?
No.
Not fully, but I think what does it for me and brings it a little bit more into theme is the way that this pink and this like the magenta and this light pink fabric are striped in the skirt, almost kind of like a beach ball effect. I don't know if I'm reading into that too much, but that's kind of with the way it's draped specifically. That's kind of
Yeah.
I'm gonna run with that and just say that was intentional, whether it was or not.
Sure.
But the ensemble is cute. I really enjoy her. I'm excited to see what she brings.
Absolutely.
So, scores.
89. I like it. I think she's pretty.
I think I'm gonna no wait. I'll say 86. Wait, no.
I'm gonna go 90. Ooh.
Yeah, I'm gonna say 89.
Yeah, it's pretty.
It's pretty, yeah. Pretty girl.
Pretty girl.
Pretty dress, pretty girl.
Absolutely.
Yes. And that's that. We did a cast assessment in under an hour.
Wow.
So we don't have a confirmed date for the premiere of Drag Race France season 3. We have an alleged date. So we will probably be back sometime in the beginning of June. to dive into the premiere of this season. Before then, though, we will be doing our Instagram review video for the season, which, Chloe, we would love to have you join as well if you are willing and able.
Well, we'll have to see when date and stuff.
We'll make it work. We'll make it work. But with that being said, thank you for joining. Make sure to subscribe, like, and share on your way out. Let us know who your faves are, your favorite promos, all that stuff down in the description below. Do you want to see Chloe on the channel more? We could make that happen if you really want to.
You got to tell us, though. You have to tell us in the comments.
We want her back.
And you have to send me money as well.
Oh, word.
Please go tip Chloe. Go tip us. You could hit the super thanks button on this video.
Tip us.
And you could also go tip Chloe. Go tip Chloe. Do all the things. That's more important. Go tip.
Not sure how, but yeah, sure.
Well, I don't even. down below, we have all of our YouTube links, our audio podcast links, our membership links, and our Patreon links, as well as our social media at The Cup Pod on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok. All of our personal links will be down below as well. Go follow Chloe on now Twitter. She knows how to do that now, maybe.
We kind of figured it out.
We're kind of figuring it out. And go get your merch, including but not limited to cup mug down below as well. We are going to get out of here because Chloe has to go to a gig. So with that being said, cheers.
Cheers.
Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye. Bye-bye now.